Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, ZAMCO. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. How are you? Long time, yeah.
Yeah, long time.
Doing well.
And we have... Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, so
We
my
have a
name
new
is
face today.
I'm known as Collapse Effects on socials, and I've recently been picked as the winner for the $50,000 crash prize. And
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
So that must have been a great story. Would you mind sharing it?
Yeah, I hope so. People loved it, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm thankful
How
to
was-
every one
how
of you
was
here
it?
for inviting me in. And I'm a huge fan of ZAMCO, to be honest. I've been following him from a long time. So it's a pleasure for me. Really, thanks a lot.
Great.
The pleasure's all
great
mine, man.
to
It's
have you.
absolutely fine.
It's great to have you, and of course, it's great to have ZAMCO. He's been doing great
Yeah.
recently. So, what was that about, ZAMCO? Tell us.
What about?
What was the profits about? I heard you like turned $2,000 account into 100,000 or 200,000, something like that.
Yeah, so it was £2,000, and I flipped that into £350,000
Oh
in 2
wow!
weeks.
Oh wow! MashaAllah. That's impressive. That's impressive.
How's that
And-
for a flipping account?
Yeah, that was something else. I don't know. I don't even know how I did it, but it was really good that I withdrew the money, because the account went to 350,000. I withdrew 250,000, and I left 100,000, and I blew that 100,000 in 20 minutes.
Oh, so
Wow.
great that you withdrew money. Yeah.
So at least I withdrew 250K. So I was like, okay, at least I pulled something out.
Yeah,
that was cool.
yeah. That was great. 1 second.
You know,
Okay, so guys, are you in trades, or did you
No.
take any trades today?
No, I've just entered one Bitcoin long.
Okay.
long. Okay.
Yeah. Still observing it, yes. Just that break even.
To be honest, I am in one right now. I'm in gold shorts.
Oh, sure. It's okay. Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
Yeah, I sold yesterday and I sold again today.
Nice.
And I'm waiting for 4,700 as a target.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, I hope so. Let me share my screen. I understand.
Yeah, no, that should be good.
There it is. The glamorous trading account. Guys in the backstage, I'm trying to share. Can you please help?
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. I'm currently waiting for this target to be filled. Why did I share this? No, wait. Let me share the 1 second. I wanted to share my trading view, but I guess I'm just like, my head is somewhere else. Sorry. 1 second.
well, you're showing everyone real trading. No demo, nothing. Real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have done that after I show my analysis.
Okay.
1 second. Yeah, there it is.
I think it's going to get the Asia low, I guess.
Sorry, come again?
I think it will get the Asia low for gold.
Yeah, there it is. So, okay, guys, let me go back to the beginning of this. So, we saw this huge drop, $1,200 drop in gold during last week. On January 26th, we saw gold reach the $5,000 mark for the very first time. Then 2 days later, we saw it hit 5,600, almost 5,600. So around that area, it was obvious that there are too many FOMO traders jumping in. So it looked dangerous, and we saw how Wednesday closed, and then we saw the rest of the drop. Now, most of the analysts I'm watching are like on news and different channels are saying that gold is done and it will continue going up. Now, I disagree with that because let me show you what I have. No, the 4 hours would be, yeah. So what I have here is a trend line. So that's the first leg, second, third, fourth. We still have one more to go. So I'm expecting it to reach somewhere around this area, which is 4,200. But I'm not holding my trades there. My TP is 4,700. And we're going, I hope, I wish that we go to 3,800. That's like the ultimate price. You can buy there with your eyes closed. Of course, for long-term investing. I'm not talking about trading. As for 30 minutes, it's doing well. So it's approaching today's or like Asia's low. Let's hope that after it breaks it, it does not like just sweep and then go up. So that's the hope I have right now. I'm still not break even. I'm break even on yesterday's trade, but today's trade I still have like $1,000 on the line. So yeah, let me check. Yeah, $900, $911. So yeah, that's what's up for me. I'm waiting for like another $100 drop from here. What do you guys have? Rosa, how's your trading? How has it been?
Trading's been okay, but I didn't trade today.
Okay.
I'm not understanding gold. Yesterday morning, I made quite a few trades, positive. In the afternoon, I lost half of the profit I just made in the morning. That's why I don't usually trade in the afternoon. And so now I've been just watching the market, and I'm ready to trade now. I haven't traded all morning, so carefully.
Hopefully we'll have some liquidity, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can trade. If I can't, or if I don't feel comfortable today, tomorrow will be another day.
And like, what's your bias, like from what you see today?
I don't have any bias, you know that,
Not yet.
because what I'm just watching is 1 minute candles are
Yeah,
over 150 pips points. So
yeah.
that's crazy. I'm not allowed to trade under these conditions, so I have to wait for the market to lower the volatility just a little bit. Otherwise, my stop loss has to be huge stop loss for 1 minute candles.
Yeah.
So yep, just waiting.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Like, it's been crazy, and the volatility is too high and too
Hmm.
aggressive. But like, I've been trying to catch the short trade for like the past couple of days. I've been getting stopped out almost on most of them. Then two of them worked. The one today and the one actually today's trade is not like did not work yet, but it's looking good. And the one yesterday I took yesterday. Those two were like I was like doing my best to catch that trade. And the trade I'm telling you about yesterday is here. Where is it? No, not even. Yeah, it's around. 1 second. Yeah, I took it around 52, which is this area, with my stops above 64. So yeah, it's like it's going very well. I had my sell limits set for 5,025. It reached 23 and did not kill me. Yeah, and it dropped all the way here. Then today during the what's it called, the London session, I took another one here, which was like 86. Yeah, it was 886 with my stops above 95. So yeah, wishing for the best. What about you, Zamco?
Me,
Bias.
bias.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely bearish. I wanted to sell. Actually, I sold this morning. Then I took a buy, and then I was pretty much done because my funding pips 300K accounts. They're in phase 2, so I just made half the profit target, and that's all I wanted to do today because I'm not trying to pass in one day anymore. I don't want to cause any problems.
Okay.
So I'm trying to keep my risk very low and profits quite small, just trying to keep it a bit more consistent. But I can talk you through the buy that I took. It was a really nice buy, actually.
Yes, please share your screen and go ahead, please.
Yeah, 1 second. Share screen, and there we go. Right. So this was the trade taken on. Well, this was the sell that I took, and this was very simple. We had a big push down. We had broken structure to the downside. So we clearly broke structure to the downside. We retraced up into a premium, because if you mark out the high and the low, this area up here was a premium, more than a 50% retracement. So I marked out my inefficiency, which is this 1 minute one right here. Very, very obvious, very clean 1 minute fair value gap inefficiency. And once we tapped into that, I didn't actually woke up at 1:30 a.m. this morning, and I haven't slept since. I've just been awake, and now it's 1 p.m. almost. so yeah. So I woke up. I saw that gold was just kind of playing around this area, and we had this 1 minute zone here. And then once we started rejecting it like this, and then rejecting again, like we had these bearish candles. I was like, and I just had a feeling that it's just going to trickle down, and then boom, just going to shoot down. So I took a sell here, stop loss above the wick, because we had rejected this zone, and then was targeting this previous low over here, but just to get a bit more targeted down here. This was based off nothing. This was
That's
just
1 to what? That's 1 to how much?
1 to 5.8.
Very nice. Very
And then after that, this was in just about before pre-London started. Over here, once we started pushing down, we started then impulsively moving up here. And when I saw this very impulsive move up that started breaking all of this structure to the upside, I looked at the 15-minute time frame, and I saw this very, very obvious 15-minute inefficiency / fair value gap right here. So then once we created that, this 15-minute candle pushed right into that, and that is this right here, tapped into that 15-minute inefficiency and pushed up again. Now that wasn't enough for me to get an entry because there was no actual zone for me to enter off. But once we pushed up again over here and we broke structure to the upside again in a discounted area, more than a 50% retracement, we had this 1 minute inefficiency right there. That's where I placed my buy limit, stop loss just below these wicks right here. And I was just targeting somewhere around these previous highs, like this wick right here, and just a bit above, just to get that, like just to do 2.5% of my phase 2 profit. And yeah, so that one hit TP, and that was it. So that was the sell I took, and then the buy.
Nice. And what was your reasoning behind the stop loss? Like I understood how you entered and how you exited, but like why did you place the stop loss there? Like what makes those wicks so important?
Basically, the candle that creates the fair value gap right here, you see this gap between these wicks, that's where I enter off, and the stop loss is below the candle that created that inefficiency. Well, this candle right here, technically I could have done that, but the only reason I didn't is because this candle had no bottom wick, and when candles don't have bottom wicks, typically price comes back to that area to fill in that area where there was no wick, because the fact that it had no wick means that there were no sellers at this exact price point, but only buyers. So that's not balanced price action. So that's why I kept it below the wick low before the candle that created that zone. Technically, I could also keep my stop loss below the actual swing low, but that was just too big of a stop loss. That is a bit too conservative. So I played it a bit more riskier, but just used the next kind of reliable zone. So just below the wicks that created that zone. So that's how I place my stop.
Nice.
Same thing up here. It's like, well, it's a bit different, but like if I entered, the fact that we've rejected this area and this is the previous high, that's it. That's just an obvious stop loss after we've rejected that zone. So it's just using previous highs and lows. But yeah. So those
Well
are the
done.
trades. And the sales that were just happening right now, I was done trading for the day. But the reason I also took my profit over here, because on the 15-minute time frame, I saw, let me get rid of all of this. On the 15-minute time frame, I saw this fair value gap / inefficiency, and I wanted to get out just before that. And you can see price just tapped that and then completely melted. So I wanted to get out just before that zone.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's actually impressive. All right. So, okay. So what are we doing today? Are we buying or selling gold? Or are we not doing anything? Let's actually read some questions. Maybe some people have questions.
Good.
Watching from the Philippines. Hello. It's a great trade. Perfect. Okay. Biemba is saying he thinks or she thinks that gold will continue pushing towards $6,000. This is like, I agree with this, but I think not just yet. The market needs to shake out all the speculators and FOMO traders before it continues going up. A single 1 minute candle moving $50 and $100 is not healthy and is not sustainable. So that's why the market needs to shake out those traders. Until we see that, we won't be seeing like new highs or proper price action. So I think we're still going to see lower. Maybe we're going to retest the low that we already made, which was 4,400, and then continue going up. But I think that it might break this low and like just to sweep liquidity from below, from under beneath, and then continue going up. So what are your thoughts on this? New guy, come on. Tell us what you think.
No, I think the same. Like on all the higher time frames, it's still bullish. I think it's just a small retracement. I still want to see that previous day low to be swept before going upside again, or maybe even the Monday low. So yeah, I'm still looking for some downside in the nearest time frames, but eventually we'll be going up.
Monday low, you mean like the 4,400?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're waiting for that to get swept, then
Yes. The early buyers should be out before going upside.
Okay. That makes sense. What about you, ZAMCO? What do you think?
I think minimum
First or lows first?
I think that I would want to bet on the lows first, because at the price point of 4,660, that's where the price gapped up, and that gap hasn't been filled at 4,660. So that's kind of what I would expect for the gap to be at least filled. After that, I don't know what it wants to do, but I would expect minimum to drop down to that area to fill that in.
Okay, that's great. My TP is at 700, so I
There we
hope
go.
you're right.
Yeah, I think 700 is a nice. I don't know. It might actually come down to like 704, 703, and then launch back up, because
That would be
it plays around with whole numbers.
Yeah, that would be like the worst. No, but if I see it like around 710, I'm going to close. Like,
Okay.
Okay, let's read more questions. Okay. No questions, only emojis. Come on, Biemba, stop. Or ask questions.
I keep receiving phone calls from companies saying we've noticed you've lost some investment in Bitcoin, or you've signed up to this brokerage and you lost some money. I keep getting calls like this. It's really annoying.
Ooh, how come? How do they know? Do they like actually know your name?
Yeah, they know my name and everything, because obviously a lot of the brokerages and all these trading
Yeah,
companies,
someone sold your data.
yeah, obviously the data is constantly being sold
Yeah.
somewhere. But yeah, it's just funny, just constant scam calls.
Yeah, I get those phone calls from brokers
Yes.
and insurance companies.
Yep.
They keep calling me.
Yeah.
So my answer is like, have you heard of trading? My answer is not really. No, I'm not interested.
Yep, they asked that. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do for a living? I'm a nurse. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye. Yep. What about oil? Does anyone have any analysis on oil? Because I don't.
I don't trade oil. No clue.
I don't trade oil.
I stopped trading oil very long time ago. I don't like the uncertainty and volatility. Like
Yeah.
I feel every time I enter an oil trade, so I'm done with it. I'm not trading oil anymore,
Ah,
unless it becomes like liquid again.
yeah. Yeah. The last time I traded oil was when it went to zero. That was the only time I was trading oil.
Yeah, so that could be a sign that do not trade oil.
That was a crazy time. The fact that the brokers would not allow you to place buys at when price was at like zero or like 0 point something. Like they were not letting you place any buy orders.
Yeah,
You could
that's
only
when
close.
that was during COVID. You mean
So,
when it went down to minus
yeah.
$37?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
And
had to stop it because like people were crazy. Like I think um, it's unfair, like for some, but it protected those companies and it protected the oil price because at that point, um, like paying people money to take the oil will cost less than storing the oil. That's why it became minus $37.
yeah.
So there's something called the convenience yield.
Mm,
Um, Once that became lower than the storage, or higher than the storage, sorry, they decided to like give you money, just take off or take away the oil barrels that we have, because like it was basically paper oil. It wasn't like the actual thing, but the futures expired. So now some people needed, or like it was like closed all over. So no one to actually take those barrels. So they
right.
started paying for people to take the barrels they have.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That
What's happening with gold? Is it going to drop or not?
Yeah, the 1 hour wick is crazy.
It can drop now. I just closed the buy.
Okay. See how that's how Rosa is. She keeps us like talk about nonsense and oil and stuff, and then she makes money. Yeah.
yeah.
No, not really.
Okay, we have a good question. What's the best risk to reward ratio if you are new to trading? I think 1 to 2 is fairly good. What do you guys
News
think?
trading. If you're news trading.
No, new to trading. Like
New to trading. If you trade news when you're a newbie, you don't have any
yeah.
radio.
Yeah, but I think 1 to 2 is good. No, guys.
Yeah.
For someone
Overall, I
new?
think that's a good start. Definitely.
Yeah, that's the minimum. I think like you shouldn't be going lower than 1 to 2 because you lose your edge. Because like how accurate are you? Like are you like 50% accurate, 40% accurate, 60% accurate? You need a 1 to 2.
Yeah. I trade negative risk to reward on futures.
Oh wow, that's
me,
you're something else, man.
me too.
You
You
too?
too?
1 to 10
One
Oh.
negative.
against negative. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, yeah, I do
So
that too.
can you like I cannot
And
wrap
I
my head
also
around this.
I
Can you
also
please
trade
explain?
negative ratio on my personal account. My strategy is managed by and with a negative ratio.
Yeah, actually, I remember you told me something like that. That's why, like, you're very accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, my accuracy is very very high,
Yeah.
and I know when I lose money, I lose more than I win, but I win many times.
Okay.
So I started using 1 to 1 3 positive ratio. But then what happens? This is an average. Having a 1 2 1 3 is an average. But then you can have a strike of 7 10 losses in a row if you manage
Hmm.
these ratios. Um, so it blew up my mind. I couldn't handle it. So I decided just to turn over, flip the flip the page, and say, let's do a negative ratio where I'm right because people need to be right, you know. So I'm right very often, and when I'm not, I just lose like 2 trades twice.
I'm
Mm.
exactly the opposite of that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like right very few times, but like my risk reward is
yeah, it's
pretty good.
huge. Hmm.
Yeah. But
I
like,
couldn't handle it, basically.
yeah,
So,
you don't like losing, huh?
no, it's not. No, I don't manage
Nobody
it.
does. Nobody does. But like hats off for like pulling this off because
Uh,
like
it it
it's
messed
not
with
easy to do that.
my head, so that's why I
And
had
like
to.
be consistent and profitable. It's not easy to do that.
It is not, but it's easy now for me. It's easier. I've been struggling, being profitable, but struggling many years. And then I changed over my thinking like maybe 2 years, 2 years and a half ago, and everything changed. And on futures, I trade even uh, more negative ratio, but that's
Yep.
another thing. But on my personal account, it's I've been more profitable than ever. So it's like it's a different thing. It works for me, but
So,
it's
guys,
very hard.
can you please explain, like, Rosa just explained why she does that. But Zamko, can you please explain why do you use negative risk reward? Like, is it always like this or no? Because I just saw your trades and you have like 1 to 5 and 1 to 3 and 1 to 2.
Yeah.
So, what's that about? Can you please explain?
So on CFD prop firms, I use positive risk to reward, but on
Okay.
futures, I use negative. And the reason for that is because a lot of futures prop firms don't have daily loss limits, but they have consistency rules. So
Hmm.
I know that I need to make a certain amount. Like, let's say I'm only aiming for 2K a day, right? 2,000 a day. And my drawdown is starting balance is, let's say, 2K. So it's 2K start, maximum loss and 2K profit that I'm trying to make. Cool. I make the 2K. The next day, I make another 2K. Now I'm up 4K and my drawdown is 2K. So now I know that I need to keep making 2K, 2K, 2K every single day. But the more times I do that, the bigger the stop loss is because now I have all of this drawdown.
Oh,
And then I'm only aiming for a small target. So now I know my win rate is going to keep increasing because I just need the direction correct. I can have a wide stop loss, but I'm just aiming for a small TP. And that win rate is really, really high. And that's how I compound the futures accounts to get like a lot of profit every single day. And the stop
makes
loss
sense.
keeps increasing.
So you have to do it this way, or like you don't have to, but like it's the smartest thing to do. Yeah.
It's the most efficient way that
Yeah,
I've
most efficient way. Yeah, makes
like,
sense.
imagine having a 1 to 10 but negative. You can lose like this much, but your TP is just this tiny part at the top. Most likely you're going to get that TP. So if you just time it right, most likely you're going to win. So, and then when you multiply that across all of your futures accounts, you don't even need to make much, but it just adds up to so much money. So that's why I trade negative risk to reward on futures, but not CFDs
Yeah,
because the
I
rules are
do the
different.
same. How many accounts do you manage?
Sometimes like 15, 20.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
I'm on 25 now, but usually it's yeah between 15 and 20.
factory grill.
Yeah,
Yeah. So imagine
it's
making just a tiny like 1,000. That's 15,000 made. So it kind of works out.
Yep.
The aim is build the buffer straight away as quick as you can. Once you have a buffer, then you keep your profits very small, but your stop loss very big, and your win rate, you just keep winning every trade almost.
I do the same.
But
First day is the key. Just to build the buffer.
yeah,
I do it always on the first day. I risk it all.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And once you have that buffer, it's just so much easier. It's just so easy because now you have huge stop loss and tiny profits every day. Obviously, that one trade that just does not hit your TP and goes negative and you blows the account, but that's prop funds for you.
Yeah.
But that's why you just pay to reset and you start again.
Guys, we have some news releases now. Sorry to cut you off. We have the initial jobless claims that came out negative, like pretty negative, so much higher than expected. So more people are claiming to be jobless in the US. That's negative for the USD. Maybe that's why we saw like this jump in the prices of gold. We have the interest rate decision coming from the ECB, which is the European Central Bank. They did not change interest rates. They did not cut rates. And earlier today, we had the Bank of England interest rate decision. They also did not cut rates. Now, back to the chat. There are I read so many good questions. Something about a losing streak. 1 second. How to control emotions after hitting a losing streak. Who would like to answer that? How to control your emotions after hitting a losing streak?
That's a tricky one.
Yeah.
I think that's just, for one, starting off, I think that's personality, how you've been raised, how you just go about things in your daily life anyways. And I think that's just something, self-discipline is not something that you can teach someone. Like, I can't tell you do these things and that will help you with your self-discipline. I think it's more you discover that yourself. Sure, there's the basics like take deep breaths, go for a walk, things like that. But at the end of it, it still comes down to you. You're the one who has to take the hard steps to actually control your impulses and really tell yourself no. So that's not something you can teach someone. It's just something.
Just get up and leave. Basically, you're doing something that is losing you money, right? Just stop it and leave. And tomorrow is a new day. Next week is a new week. So whatever makes you comfortable. But for me, stepping aside has been the number one solution, so to speak. Now, when I go back to trading, I go back with smaller amounts and smaller position sizes, so that once I get back my confidence and once I go back on winning streaks, that's when I start raising my bets, so to speak. Because that's something we learn from the mentality of expert gamblers. I'm not saying that trading is gambling, but it has psychology, and gambling has psychology as well. So what expert gamblers do during their winning streaks, they increase their bets, and during their losing streaks, they reduce their bets. So whenever you're on a hot hand, increase your bets. The market is going your way, so increase your bet. If you're on a losing streak or a cold hand, as the gamblers call it, then size down and until you just pick up your confidence again and continue trading normally. But that would be my advice, to be honest. Rajdeep, what do you think?
I think when we are in drawdown, I think the risk reward and win rate thing goes all together. So when we're winning big, we are always looking for higher win rates or higher risk reward, 1:3, 4, whatever we can get. But when we are losing, I think it's best we focus on more wins, the win rate, just to get our psychology straight. Okay, we're winning now, even if we're winning a lot lesser than what we used to do before. But I think it helps with the psychology, and after you build that confidence, it's always easier to get back on the standard lot sizes.
Nice, nice, nice. I
Mm.
agree.
That's a good
Rosa,
one.
we haven't heard your advice. You're in trades, aren't you?
No, 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 no. I already closed a few buys. I've been buying, and now I have to wait. It
Yeah,
reverses.
the market is dropping and she's selling and making money.
um, I'm pretty clear about that. So if I'm on a losing streak, which because of my strategy is inverse ratio, it's uncommon. But if that happens, first of all, I stop immediately. If I have three negative trades in a row, I stop immediately, and then I have to analyze: it's the market of it or it's me. Usually, 90% of the time, it's me. So
Mm.
then I stop for the day. Next day, I try again. If the very same thing happens, not in the beginning, at any time during the session, I stop, and then I reduce my risk, and I'm able to reduce my risk to one micro contract because I want to keep trading, but I have to analyze things. What's going on? It's cold that it's been crazy. It's me not understanding the market. So I start reducing my risk until I trade sense, literally. And then when I'm okay, I push up um, way harder. And when I'm on a lose and a winning streak, I don't treat every trade the same way. So I've got like AAA setups and only A setups and B setups. When I'm on a AAA, my risk could be like 3 times higher than usual, risking, I don't know, 5, 7% of the account because I know the probabilities of this setup. So I don't use the same risk always. It's to me it's impossible. But that's because I trade in 1 minute. If you trade higher time frames, you don't have to do that. You don't need to. But for instance, today I'm not able to trade a 150 points candle. That that's not a regular candle to me. So I have to lower my risk, and I have to accommodate to the market more often than high time frame people, traders do, just because 1 minute is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Now we have another question. Questions today are really good. Slow growth with a lot of experience or fast growth with less experience in the market? Who stays in the market longer? I think that's pretty obvious, no?
Yeah.
Both of them get burned. No, really. Okay, so I think, okay, trailing down sucks. Avoid Friday. Don't buy on Friday. That's smart. Um, okay. Goal to the moon. Okay. Thank you, Toxic Love. That's our friend, Rosa. That's our Portuguese friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay, what else do we have? What else do we have?
There is a great question here. Like
Yeah, please go ahead and read it.
it's for Zamco. Like, what's the best thing which makes you a good trader, but it doesn't involve trading? It's just a habit which made you a good trader. Can you share on that?
Huh.
Nice.
I don't know about habits, but I can tell you what made me a better trader, which doesn't involve trading, and that is marrying a good woman because
Mm-hmm.
because sh- it just makes you so much more self-accountable and more responsible in the actions that you take. That directly translates to your trading. You just you understand yourself better, you understand where you're going wrong, and you're much more responsible, so you don't take as many stupid mistakes because someone's reliant on you. So
Mm.
you just naturally do things better when it comes to trading. So I think
Laura,
Mary,
you have to clip this and show it to her. You have to clip it and put it like on your like
Yeah.
social media.
I say this everywhere. Honestly, it pretty much all goes to her.
Yeah. So
Everything.
so she heard it before, yeah.
Sorry.
So she heard it before.
Oh yeah, many times. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
great. God bless you both. So yeah, there you go. So that's something that makes him a better trader, aside from trading or trading skills.
Yeah.
But can I answer something, or can I add something on you,
Sure.
Zamko? By the way, you just said you woke up at 1:30 a.m. and you haven't slept since.
Nope.
So what does that show you, or what does that tell you about Zamko? Everyone listening, tells you that this guy is like responsible. He's disciplined. He does what he needs to do, not because he feels like doing it. So
Hmm.
I caught this. Like I've been in this industry for over a decade now, so I've seen traders. So this trait, in my opinion, is one of the most important traits that Zamco has. So yeah, congratulations on that, Zamco.
Thank you.
Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have?
Oh wow. So I was just thinking, I traded the beginning, so the whole of Asian session I traded, and then London session for the gold buys, and then
Yeah,
now I'm in New York. Just been awake for all of it.
yeah.
Ah,
The Aquaman turned into a robot.
headaches are very common for me.
Yeah. What do you do for those, by the way?
Nothing. Just drink some water and just kind of press my head.
Um, no medication, huh?
No, no, never.
The problem with even like the softest medications, even if it's paracetamol, for example,
Yeah,
it fogs you, like it gives you brain fog. That's why, like, I'd rather just like suffer the pain
yeah.
rather than and be sharp, rather than just like be foggy or feel foggy. So yeah,
Okay, fair
that's
enough.
why I asked you.
I think for me it's just ego. It's like no, I'm not gonna rely on this pill to get rid of my pain. I have to do it myself. I just
Okay,
I just want
that's
to take
also
the
like
pill.
a valid point. I do that when I'm sick. Like I try to avoid taking any
Yeah,
medication while
yeah,
I'm sick. Like God created this. It should be able to like fix it on its own, as
exactly.
long as it's not serious. Like it's
Yeah,
just a cold. Come on.
yeah. But if it's like I need antibiotics, fair enough.
Yeah, and you only need antibiotics when you have like a bacterial infection.
Yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, when it's like a viral infection,
exactly.
just leave it. Just
Yeah.
like hydrate well and like that's it.
That really bugs me. You know when people have a cold, like it's and like they got the flu and they're taking all these pills, medication, paracetamol. It's like, what are you
That's
doing?
but that's because there's people like you, and there's the Europeans, and we
Yeah.
medicate for everything.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do? Oh no,
I
no, I
feel
don't,
sad today. Give me some medication.
because
Yeah,
I'm just
Yeah.
listening to you guys, and it's like, what? What do you do? Medicate myself, and I don't even go to the doctor. I just
I
and
like you have experience now. Yeah.
yeah, everyone. I mean, well, it's fair to say medication is for everyone here, and it's nearly free. So, what do you do when you have a headache? A pill.
Okay.
What if it does nothing? Another pill, and then if
Yeah.
it does nothing again, then you call the doctor and give you something for a horse, just to put to sleep a horse. So,
mhm,
and then you take it. So there's normal people, and then there's the Europeans where we take everything we can.
Yeah, but like I don't like taking
I know,
anything man-made. I
and
try
it's a
to
common
like
sense. I mean, it's not, it's good not taking anything. That's a bit, that's fair, but I take it, everything.
fair enough.
he likes chemistry.
I don't like, but I don't like being like, when you have a headache and very strong one, it's like, well, I've got kids, so I have to be there.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
When you have kids, you need medication. Yeah.
yeah, so I can't allow myself to sleep or to relax. Um, so I medicate. I take pills. That's not sounding very nice, but it's regulated. It's regulated pills, you know. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's legal.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
legal, yeah, as long as it's legal, no problem.
Yeah,
You
not
know
sure
what
it
else is
should
legal
be,
in
but
Europe?
whether it's legal or not legal.
Yeah, yeah, it's legal, of course. But I'm telling you, you know what else is legal in Europe? In the Netherlands,
Oh,
like
yeah, of course, yeah.
specifically.
Oh, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
So does it make it right? It does
In
not.
many countries here, if you are suffering a chronic pain, they medicate you with that. Yeah, my granddad was medicated with that.
That was one happy granddad, no?
He was so so happy because it was an oil made of this
Oh
substance,
yeah,
and
the
he was feeling so
THC
good for
oil, yeah,
years.
or
Which,
CBD or
so
whatever.
you can't use it on the streets or things like that. It's forbidden. But for medication purposes, yeah, they give it to you, and it's allowed also in the
In the US,
states.
in the US, it's also allowed for like medical purposes.
Medical purpose, yeah, but you can consume it yourself and alleging medical
Yeah, yeah,
purposes, yeah. So that's why I was saying there's normal people and then there's the Europeans, like on the other side.
yeah. You know, I'm somehow mad at the Europeans recently because like they have the best or like they had the best services, they had the best education, the best
Yeah,
health,
you're right.
and they were like so strong in terms of military might. But very recently, the US is bullying you guys around, which is something I don't like.
Hmm.
So yeah, like you relied way too long on the US, so now like it's just pushing you around, and I don't like that. I wish this could change very soon.
It's
Our prayers go against Donald Trump, and let's hope for the best.
I don't know what to say. It's a difficult question.
Yeah, it's not a
But
question. I'm just like I'm just sharing my thoughts.
yeah,
It's
no.
like why?
At least here in Spain, I think
Maybe
that
because of the medication, huh?
maybe for
They're
that,
numb.
but
They left the US play by itself.
yeah. Here in Spain, we won't do anything against Trump. I think even if the politics and things like that, that people like that say, oh, he's bad, whatever, whatever. But we have no power. We are not the United Kingdom. In Spain, we're
Hmm.
nothing. It's like, well, come on. It's
I'm not only talking about like Spain or the UK. I'm talking in general. Like Europe has like given up so much for the US, and no, like the Europeans have been always the nice ones. The Americans have never been the nice ones.
we've been
Do
the
you get my
happy ones
point?
just
Like,
because
do
of
you get my
education.
point? Like,
Yeah.
you guys care about like human rights and so on. Yeah, those assholes don't care about nothing. They care about money.
Just being number one. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However they get there doesn't matter. Just be number one. It's quite sad because I live in the
Mm.
UK. I was born and raised here. And you know, like the country's pride and nationalism in their country, that is disappeared. It's just not existent anymore.
Yeah.
Like
You're right.
actually
Yeah.
seeing British people outside celebrating their culture and like it's just not there anymore. You know, and they just there's no nationalism or pride in their country, and that's quite sad to see. So, I mean, I've seen
I think that's what like weakened the community or like let's call it like the not the community, the society even. So I don't know, like I don't know how they did it, but they like the Americans did it well, very well, making everyone just like bow to them.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And by the way, they're shit. I'm sorry for my French, but like I've been there. like yeah, the country is amazing. This like the whole system is amazing, and like the infrastructure is amazing. But like the people are like when you talk to an American, not everyone, but like mostly, you feel like you're talking to like a brainwashed
Yep.
person.
Yep.
Mm.
They think that like the world revolves around the US, and like um, you know how I know that because like when you see like a movie about the end of the world, for example,
It's always America.
yeah, it's all shot in the US, inside the US.
Yeah.
Like New York is one part of the world, and California is another part, and Idaho is another part. But like Saudi Arabia, nope. What's that? Like,
Yeah.
do you get me?
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, the whole country actually like. Let me tell you this story. Back in the day, like I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, I was in the US and we were like hanging out with some Ukrainian people, Russian people, and some American people.
Guys,
And I was
sorry.
discussing with one of the Ukrainian guys something about the Cold War. You guys know the Cold War, of course, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Saif, I
So
have to interrupt.
yeah, please go ahead.
An emergency came up and I have to leave you. I
Okay.
have to go pick up my
Hope
kids,
everything is
okay?
well. Take care of
Okay.
yourself.
See you, bye.
Take care.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Yeah. Sorry. The Cold War. Yes.
Yeah, so I was discussing the Cold War with one of the guys, the Ukrainian guys, and all of a sudden, like an American girl jumped out of nowhere and it was like, "What's Cold War?" Imagine,
Mm.
like it's between your country and the Soviet Union,
Yeah.
and me, a third party, is discussing it while you have no idea what that is. So, do you get my point? That's why, like, I'm very unimpressed with the American people. I'm not saying like they're all bad. I have very good American friends, but the vast majority are this way, unfortunately,
Yeah. Yeah.
which makes Trump's job much easier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to trading. Let's forget about
Yeah.
politics.
Back to trading.
Yeah.
Saif, please continue. One guy's written.
Yeah. No, no, no. Okay. So what's happening with gold, guys?
Just consolidating at the moment.
Yeah, like it's
Hmm.
boring now.
We have the Joel's job. One more news in 1 hour.
I think this one will be delayed as well because like it was supposed to be there on Monday, but then like they just moved it to today. So let's hope they will actually release it today. Because you guys know that there was like another government shutdown in the past couple of days.
Yes. Yeah.
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 So let's see if this one will be released because till now they're off. I think they'll reopen on Friday, which is tomorrow. Like they signed the bill for reopening the government, but it's still closed. So let's see. Guys, what do you think of? Let me share my screen and like ask you. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so we're obviously trending down, lower highs, lower lows, right? But do you think it's now safe to move my stop loss here? Wait 1 second. Let me put the it's here. Stops here, and my TP is all the way here. Okay, whatever. So, do you think is it like it's safe to move my stop loss here above this?
Above that.
Which is 72.
72.
Okay. Your entries on there.
Like we hit here we broke a new low, and then we went up. We couldn't break above this, and we're like going down again. What do you guys think? I'm thinking of moving my stop loss here, but like since I have experts with me or like other opinions, why not ask?
Yeah, I get you. I think if price breaks those highs, it's gonna come for your break even.
Yeah,
I don't see any zone that would hold to push price back down. The
Yeah.
next zone that price could actually come up to if it wants to go down is actually 4,900. There's a 3-minute inefficiency above those equal highs.
4,900.
Yes.
Yeah, if it reaches there, I'll just like sell again. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Which is here around. No, this is 940. Whereas 900, it's here.
Yeah, so above your entry. So that's why, like, if that's the only next zone that I could see where gold might come up to go down. So there's where your break even would be. There's nothing there stopping price from going down if those highs are broken. So like,
Which is the 72. Done. Moved it to 72.
okay, because I feel like if those highs are broken at 72, it's going right up to
Yeah, you make sense. You make sense. What about you, Rajdeep? What do you think?
Yeah, I think the same, because if it will move up, then it's like we just have the Asia high right now. Like it can take the Asia high and fall again. So if you're moving the stop loss, I think it will be greater, because it would be out at break even in the other case. Because if
Yeah.
it's going up, I think it will just take the Asia high as well. If it has to move up.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I moved it into profit, which is not a big profit. Like it's 101 second.
Sir,
100
do you take partials as well?
140 pips. Sorry again.
Sir, do you take partials?
I do take partials, yeah, but since like I have one from like yesterday, I'm considering this one to be the partial. So either
Mhm.
like it gets stopped out at break even or like small profit, and the other one I will keep it running till tomorrow. Hopefully, like before NFP, I will get my ATP. Yeah. By the way, guys, we have NFP tomorrow.
I completely forgot about that. Man.
Yeah, that's the delayed NFP. By the way, it should have been last week.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
The only thing is gold is consolidating. So it might actually just come up just above the high, hit your stop loss that's trading,
Yeah.
and then go right back down. That's the only thing. But if price wasn't
Yeah, if that happens, it happens, man. I don't care. But like someone is saying risk reward is too high. Yeah, that's how I like my trades.
Mhm.
But like it's not always like this. Like my average is 1 to 5, 1 to 6. Yeah, sorry.
I
Go ahead.
don't think you can ever really say risk to reward is too high, because all it is knowing where price is going to go. How you
Yeah.
get in and how tightly you get in, that's irrelevant. It's where are you expecting it to go? That's it.
Exactly.
So you could have a huge stop loss for no reason, or you can have a really tight one, get a good entry, price moves in your direction. Now the
That's
only
the
objective
swing
is where it's
galloping
going.
thing that Khaled and I came up with like maybe years ago, 8 years ago. Khaled, by the way, taught me how to place tight stops, and I taught him how to like hold big trades. So we came up with this something we call the swing galloping. So it's swing and scalping at the same time. So we get the stop loss from the scalping technique, and or the scalping style, and we take the targets from the swing style.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what I do.
but that doesn't like mean that you're going to be accurate. Actually, you'll be like your accuracy will be shit. But once it hits, once it works, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good for like the rest of the month, maybe.
True.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how it works with prop firms, because even if you are wrong, you only lose the challenge fee. But the moment you're right on that funded account, that's a huge profit.
Yeah. Correct. That's the
Even
same.
in the
But
worst case, if this goes up and take you out at break even, you will still make it in some other trade with a huge RR.
yeah,
So
but I'm already like in the money. Like even my
yeah, yeah.
my stop loss is in the money. I'm 140 pips in the money.
Mhm.
Let me show you. Like my stop loss is right here. Let me go to lower time frame. Okay, it's here. 72. 72.2. Exactly here.
That's still like a 1 to 2.5, 1 to 2.5 risk to reward, approximately.
Yes, let me see.
I'm just guessing based off what it looks like.
72 is
Oh,
1
that makes sense.
to 2. Yeah, almost 1 to 2.
Okay.
Not bad. Like that's someone else's target. So cool.
Has Khalid spoken to you about the bus stop method?
The bus stop method.
Yeah.
I've heard of something like that, but no. Please tell me about it.
I don't know if he wants me to share it, so I just thought
Okay, never mind.
maybe since you know him, he might have spoken.
Then I'll call him and ask him about the bus stop now
Okay.
after the live stream.
Yeah.
How come he doesn't share this kind of stuff with me?
Yeah, when I met him, he was just showing me on a piece of paper the bus stop method, and I was like, that's interesting.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one,
Now
okay.
I remember. By the way, he shared it on the very first live stream he did here on Tradin TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he drew on the chart.
Yeah. Just drew a bus stop on the chart.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about. Okay.
No, but the swing scalping is nicer.
That's pretty much what I do. My entries are on the 1 minute time frame to get
You do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for not making me look crazy. Like
No.
the
That's
only one
exactly
doing
what I
that.
do. That's why when he said that risk to reward is too high, I say no. You just need to know where price needs to go. If you know that,
True.
your entry you can get a really tight one, but it's just get the direction right, get that target where
Yeah.
it needs to go.
And by the way, he missed something. The guy who said that risk reward is too high, he missed when I said I've been trying to catch this trade for the past couple of days, and I
Yeah.
got stopped out like
True. Yes. You
many
took
times.
some losses.
Yeah, I took some losses, so I need
Mhm.
my trade to be this big, so that
Yep.
to compensate for the losses and then make a proper win.
Mm.
Like it goes to 1 to 7 or 8, and TP is at 10. Yeah, he's saying, but it doesn't make sense. Like it goes 1 to 7, 1 to 8, and then TP is at 1 to 10. He means like then reverse. So yeah, that happens a lot. But since originally I'm a swing, I'm a swing trader. I read the higher time frames better than I read lower time frames. I just use lower time frames for execution and timing my entry.
Yeah.
So on higher time frames, my accuracy is pretty good. On lower time frames, it's not as good. That's why I sacrifice some trials. I take some losses before I catch the trade I want. So I try to catch the big swing with the small stop loss. That's not that like I don't get high win rate, but I get very high what's it called risk reward. You know what? Let me share something with you guys, just to tell you how this strategy has been going for me. Stop sharing. Okay, I'm gonna show you a what's it called? So on the go live day of Tradin, like I opened the trading account with Tradin, and I've been trading it since the 13th of November. So how many months? November, December. Yeah, almost like 4 months.
Almost 2.5 months. Yes.
Yeah, almost 4 months. So let me show you this. I know it's not as impressive as ZAMCO's flipping. Let me show you. Yeah. So there it is. That's the current P&L. The total net profit is this. The gross profit is 155,000. The gross loss is 67 or 68 almost thousand. Um, Let me show you the accuracy. Let me show you how low the accuracy is. Like it's almost 50-50. Look, like short trades won 56%, the long trades won 50%. So yeah, do you get my point? Like I don't have a high accuracy, but this account started with 20K, now it's above 100K in less than 4 months. So it works. Like the thing that I'm trying to do, thankfully works. It doesn't feel very good actually to lose as many times as I do. Like it makes you feel dumb sometimes, but whenever you get a good trade, just leave it running and keep trailing your stop.
Sir, I just saw your equity curve, like the huge high that it made. Was it like
Yeah,
one trade?
that was the all-time high on gold. I
Wow.
bought around. Wait a second. Let me show you. I made almost 60K in one trade. Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
2.5 lots, and my stop loss was like maybe $20 away, and my TP was 555. Like I just chose this number because it's like it looks nice, like 55555. Yeah, and I woke. I was going to leave it for a month. Then I woke up the next day, and a TP already hit.
No way.
Yeah, like my plan was to leave it for like the next month, but then you saw how like it jumped $600 in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the person who was saying risk reward is huge. You should check that now. It
Sorry?
was so amazing.
I'm sorry, my network issue is. Which one are you referring to, Rajdeep?
The one who said the risk reward is huge.
Yeah.
This one kind of trade just flips the whole account, like all the
Yeah,
losses.
exactly. That's why I showed you, because I want you to guys see that like that's the power of risk reward. So like I honestly can't understand or wrap my head around the like strategies like ZAMCOs or ROSAs, which include negative risk reward. But actually, like ZAMCO just explained why, and it makes sense. But for me, like, why would I enter in something that my win rate is not like something that is not guaranteed, and I might lose more than I would win? It like in my head, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been working my whole life on improving my risk reward, and I always say win rate is overrated. Maybe
True.
some of you guys will disagree, but that's what I think.
I think the reason there's that difference, I agree with you absolutely. Win rate,
Yeah, you agree with me.
but it's like
Okay.
on CFDs, prop firms, the way the rules are set, it favors risk to reward. Like it favors you to have good risk to reward. But when it comes to futures, with all the rules, consistency rules, and the trading rule, and all of that, win rate is what's favored. So that's why when it comes to CFDs, you can have a low win rate but high risk to reward, and that's absolutely fine. But you can't do that on futures because win rate is what's favored. So you naturally would have to have a smaller risk to reward, if not negative risk to reward. So I think that's where that difference comes. It's just how the rules favor the different style of trading, I guess.
And as I always say it, I think I wouldn't pass like a funded challenge because like the rules are like yeah, it's different, and sometimes I need to risk more, sometimes I need to risk less, and I don't know, like especially like for someone like me, like it might take me a month to pass one phase. Why? Because like I hold one trade for a month or for 2 months. Yeah, so like I don't know. I think I might have to try, but I guess I'm just scared.
I
It's
mean,
outside my comfort zone, so maybe I'm just a bit scared
okay. I
to
mean,
try.
to practice, just place like a 0.1 lot and on like the 1 minute time frame. Just make your
Okay.
stop loss really big and your TP like very close. You'll see how many times it just hits TP, even though it goes in drawdown, but most of the time it just hits TP.
Okay.
And you just scale the size after that because you realize, oh, you actually
No, I'm
win.
not scared to lose money. I'm scared to like feel stupid or feel incompetent. Uh,
Right.
yeah, I'm being honest too. Like
Okay. No, I get that. I mean, look, at the end of the day, as long as it works, is what matters. In
yeah,
the process, it might feel stupid, but when you see it working out, you're like, oh crap, this actually works. And I think that is where most people become profitable in this industry is they do the things that just seem stupid or people just don't think of doing. But because everyone does the same thing, that's where most people fail. So if you do the
mm,
things that most people wouldn't even attempt, you might find something there.
yeah, makes sense. Hmm.
I had a question for Jamco. Like,
Yeah.
were you always like scalping, or did you just switch with over time, or were you just always scalping when you started?
When I started trading, I was actually more of a swing trader. I would hold my trades for a few days. With like
Mhm.
small accounts, I would be trading forex pairs, and I would actually hold for like a few days. And then with prop firms, that changed to then day trading and not swing trading because most of the rules, they don't really favor holding positions overnight. So okay, cool. Then I turned to day trading. But that is where I found my edge, understanding how the day plays out and just learning how to play that in the different sessions rather than placing a trade and hoping for the best that it reaches that long-term target. Understanding how each session works in a single day and then playing that, I think that just worked much better for me. So I'm not a scalper. I'm a day trader now, but initially it was swing trading, which is why a lot of people ask me, how do I hold like high risk to reward positions for like throughout the whole day for 8 hours positions, seeing the profit go negative, positive, whatever.
You need to have the swing background
I
first.
have the swing background, so it's like I'm kind of used to holding
It
trades.
trains you. It trains you to be patient.
Exactly. But I don't like swing trading. It's actually so annoying. Like constantly seeing up and down, up and down. It's like what if you hold it for like 2 weeks and it just hits break even? That's just long. I'd rather know that I'm wrong very quickly. What do
I'm reading the chat. Someone like has Epstein files. As like that's it. Epstein files. I think they want us to speak about Epstein files. I'm not interested. That's disgusting. I hope it blows up in the faces of the right people. That's all I have to say. Um, what else do we have? What do you think will London season? London season? You mean session?
sorry, one sec. Gold in London session, I don't think it's been that great. Asia session, oh my gosh, it's been amazing. Every day,
Well,
just
like stops are big in Asia session. No, Zamco?
yeah. I mean, I don't really look
It's
at
too
like
big, I
how
think.
big they are. I just look at more risk to reward. Like I'll just scale down my size, but I'm still going to aim for the same amount of money because it's just worth more now. So
Yeah.
it's just risk to reward.
Yeah, and like I'm asking this because I've been considering to start trading the Asia session now, like very recently, because if you go back like a month back, um, you see that most of the major movements are happening during the Asia session.
Yeah.
That's why I've
Yeah.
been considering moving there. So since you guys trade it, do you have any tips for me to trade the Asia session? Does it like work like any other session? Because I think like I've never traded Asia.
It See, I trade with my strategy, which is market structure. I'm sure that should work with you as well. Market structure, inefficiencies, the fair value gaps.
So it respects the normal
Yeah.
things that it respects during
Yeah.
New York, for example, because like the liquidity is much lower. That's why like I'm concerned. That's
Right.
why I'm asking you guys.
Yeah, no, I at the moment I've been seeing it respects market structure very well during the Asian session.
Okay.
Very well.
All right.
Yeah, honestly, literally that's why I haven't been sleeping. I just wake up in Asian, I trade Asian, and I'm just awake. So
Thanks, man.
no worries. But since gold started like in October, since October, where it's just started rallying constantly,
Yeah.
that's where my sleep has just changed to now just staying up in Asian session, and I've just slept much less because I've just been trading Asian now. Otherwise, normally I wouldn't. I would only trade pre-London and London session, and that's it. But now I've switched to.
I think it's time for me now to move to Asian session. Anyway, like I go to the gym very early in the morning, so I can do it after my trading session instead of before.
Yeah.
That would be a good like blowing steam off after like a trading session.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll let you know on the next live stream,
All right. Cool.
or I'll just text you.
Okay.
Best pair for beginners.
Best
When
pair.
they ask.
Euro USD for me.
True, for me too.
Oh, I hate that pair. I don't.
Yeah, because you're not a beginner anymore.
But yeah, when I started out, I was trading Euro USD.
Euro USD is good for
USD.
beginners. It does not move like the max movement is like 15 pips a day.
Yeah, it barely
Yeah.
does anything. Yeah.
So that's a good start, but like start like moving like after you finish trading or practicing on Euro USD, move for example to GBP USD, and then like don't move from euro to gold because it will like it will eat you alive. I'm talking about gold. Like start speeding up one by one. Like start going from euro to GBP USD, then GBP JPY, then GBP CAD, and then start like trading gold and then Nasdaq and do you get me? Because if you move from a very slow pair like Euro USD or a very low volatility pair like Euro USD right away to gold, it's going to hurt you. You'll like your brain will not process the speed of or the volatility and liquidity gold has. It's the most liquid asset on earth. So yeah.
Oh, interesting. Because from my thinking right now, I just think just start trading Nasdaq.
Oh wow.
NYSE open. It's the same patterns every day. There's the volume. You know exactly your trading session. You know it's going to move at that time. With other pairs like Euro USD or whatever, you never know really when that move is going to happen.
USD news, man. USD news moves euro because the USD is like 60% made out of euro. So it's like a basket of currencies, the DXY, which is the dollar index. 60% of the DXY value is the inverse of euro. So if dollar goes up, euro is going to go down. Like if you look at the charts, even they're inverted charts of each other, and that's much lower, like in terms of volatility. But Nasdaq, no, I think Nasdaq is for like the top Gs. Speaking of top G's, where's Salah? It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, we just like each other's stories, but yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's in Spain now. Last time I checked, he was in Spain. Like 100 pips, 12 pips,
Pretty nothing going on at the moment.
Gold has been moving in this.
The selling is too slow in gold right now. Just too slow. Just
Yeah, you wanted to go faster? Let me close my trade. It's just dropped, man.
I think I'm
That's what
hopeful.
it does to you. No, I think it's going to break lower.
Mhm.
I believe it's going to break lower. Just need to be patient, and even if it doesn't, no big deal. Stop loss is in profit. Do you think Bitcoin can hit 60K dropping? It might, but a very important level for Bitcoin would be the 64,000. Why? Because that's the halving price. That's when back like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. Remember when they did the Bitcoin halving?
Yeah.
So it was at the price of 64,000. So that's basically, in other words, that's the cost price for Bitcoin miners. So for someone to mine Bitcoin, it will cost them almost $64,000. So that's a very important level. I think a lot of buying pressure will occur around 64,000. That's from a fundamental point of view. From a technical point of view, however, let me check. 1 second. Let me see if we have any updates before just answering. Yeah, technically it can go all the way to 66,000. I don't see 64. No, actually I do. I see 65, which is pretty close to the halving price. Let me go to higher time frames. Like, if I see Bitcoin at 60,000, I'm buying, regardless of anything. I'm just buying.
60,000.
What do you guys think?
I have
Rajdeep, do you
no-
trade Bitcoin? You should be able to answer this, no?
Yeah. For me, I'm hopeful. Like the Bitcoin is dying out for the sales. For me, like the whole run that started from the 68, 66, and 64. So I think there's a major demand here. So even on the previous 74, 75K, the recent swing low that it created before doing the 125K, it has been swept. So I'm still hopeful, like it should start more pushing out from now. I'm not
From
a
here.
fundamental trader. I just watch the charts for trading, but what I can see, like I'm thinking it should start pushing up.
Okay. It makes sense. It dropped like way too much
True.
in a very short period of time. So, but it consolidated for quite a time around the 95,000 area.
Mhm.
Now then, gold went up, Bitcoin went down, and then when gold went down, also Bitcoin went down with
Bitcoin
it.
went down.
Yeah. That's a messed up behavior, by the way. It shows you that something is wrong.
Of yeah,
Yeah.
because the liquidity is not quite matching up. Because one thing goes up, the other should go down. The money is flowing from one piece to another, so it's not quite.
I'm not sure of the exact number, but I think that the paper gold which is like contract of gold being bought and sold, is 100 times more than the actual gold we have on Earth. So that's why we saw the crazy jumps in gold. I'm not sure about the number. Is it 100 times more or not sure? But it's huge. Like the liquidity is not real. It's not the value of gold that dropped. It's the value of the papers
True.
that dropped.
Mm.
Okay. What else do we have? Guys, do you have any questions? Don't stop the stream. Just keep on talking. Love to hear all the analysis. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Is that safe to trade Nasdaq after the news? Guys, what do you think?
I do not trade Nasdaq. I'm still learning. I just get wiped out totally. It's too fast for me.
Yeah, it's very, very fast.
Very fast, yes.
Yeah, like it moves like even without anything wrong going on in the market, you see it moving like 500 pips a day, 600 pips a day, which was crazy for us looking at gold, like moving
Gold,
a
yeah.
thousand pips a day.
Mm.
But that's an anomaly in gold. But the normal like a normal Tuesday in Nasdaq would be 1,000 pips. So no, I'm not trading it. Is that safe to trade? No, we answered that. Someone said Bitcoin will become zero. Comment, please. No, it will not become zero.
No.
Simply because, like, now we have big institutions backing Bitcoin, and I believe the name of that ETF is IBIT by BlackRock. It's the best performing ETF in the history of humankind. So I think when BlackRock steps in with like uh, or add when it adds a new asset to its portfolios, I believe that it will never go to zero because those guys control the world. That's my theory. I don't know, guys. Do you have other theories?
Mm. I was reading that
Yeah.
if the real, like in the Epstein files, apparently it was talking about who actually created Bitcoin, and apparently it was a group of 5 developers. And apparently, if people start realizing who actually created Bitcoin, then apparently then it can just dump to like zero.
I think it's the CIA, man.
Yeah, it's definitely some sort of inside people like that. It's not just some random people.
No, it's not one guy. Like that's the single line of code that has been working non-stop, not even for a second or a millisecond, since
Yeah.
2009. That has never happened in like in the IT industry or the technology industry. So yeah, I think it's the CIA, and at some point they're going to float their what's it called? Their debts, which are like I think 35 trillion. No one in the world has this amount of money, by the way. That's the debt of the US. I think they're going to do something like they're going to convert all their debts in Bitcoin or not Bitcoin, not necessarily Bitcoin, maybe another digital currency, not a crypto, and then just bring it down to zero, and then they wipe out their debt. That's a theory from a Russian guy.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, you saw it?
No, I've never heard of that. But that
Yeah,
sounds really
that's a theory from a Russian guy. It's not my theory. It's like I heard it.
Yeah. That's very cool. I never thought of that. That you could wipe out your debt like that if the currency is worthless.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it might be Bitcoin, and it might go to zero like for this purpose, but I doubt, because like if BlackRock is involved, those guys like have a direct line of communication with the CIA, with the government, with the whole. So no, I don't think it's Bitcoin.
Mm.
Or maybe it's just a game to convince people like me that no, it's not Bitcoin, it's something else. So we buy Bitcoin and then they wipe us out.
Yep.
This could be a theory. I think I started overthinking. I need to shut up now.
I want to
But
know.
here it is with the smaller coins, like the Trump coin that was released. It was just a fake move.
Yeah, but
from-
that's a meme coin. No, like no government would like take that seriously
Mhm.
to like weigh its debts in that currency. No, it's a meme currency. But he made a shitload of money with this coin. I think he made like not five, like $2 billion in the first couple of days.
Mhm.
He did.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
is that
Yeah,
number
it-
right? Yeah.
Yeah, within the first week, it made a lot.
Just one meme coin is all I need. Just one.
Yeah, that's it. Like 1 week of being lucky and one meme coin, and that's it.
Yep. That's it.
Do you guys know anyone who did this before? Like who got lucky with meme coins?
No, not personally.
Yeah, I know a guy. Like he's not directly my friend. He is my friend's friend. And we met. Like my friend arranged this meeting. It was like this guy is a trader and this guy does meme coins. So brainstorm. Let's see if you two guys can do something together. What they do is totally different, man. It's not the same thing as trading. It was like no, I have zero input for this guy. He's already doing great, and I'm doing well, but he cannot add anything to me, and I cannot add anything to him. Yeah, it's a totally different world, man.
Yeah.
They go to websites that like they start listing things before like I don't even know how to explain because it was so hard for me to understand. So forget about it. I'm not going to explain. And because I don't want to, because like I'm not going to explain it right. So yeah. Finally, gold is dropping.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on.
So NYC just opened up. I think it will get the shell.
Huh.
What about NQ London session? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but the majority of the year, the best moves are going to happen in NYSE. That's just because it's a it's a US stock, so not stock, indice. So naturally it's going to be New York Stock Exchange time. But yeah, sometimes London session has its really good periods with NQ as well. I've made quite a lot with the London session NQ moves. But yeah. Should we call that a day?
I think so.
Not much really happening. Everything's quite steady.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for my trade to go, and
Yeah.
I think we answered everything. We discussed like a million topics. So yeah, I think we can call it a day now. For now.
Amazing.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you Rajdeep for joining us today. It was a great pleasure having you with us.
Thank you so much.
ZAMCO, it's always a pleasure to share the screen with you. I'll see you very soon, guys. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care. It's nice meeting you. Bye.
Bye bye.